What's going on, y'all? This is Brandon, aka the Port City Attorney. Today, we're gonna be reacting to a video titled "Guy Tries to Save Girlfriend from the Police, Both Go to Jail." I could have guessed that. Roll the tape.
This is so scary. Hey, I know I said I wasn't gonna see you again tonight, but so I'm kind of new, and I need more info from her.
More info?
Yeah.
For what?
For we have to do a report, or not really a report, a DOM disc screen because of the incident.
Mm-hmm. Babe.
What?
Come here real quick.
Can you come out?
Oh, I don't got my shoes on. It's too cold. No.
Can you put some flip flops on? Or something?
I don't want to go outside.
You don't want to go outside?
Wait, what is
Just
this
come
about?
out here and talk to us real quick.
Wait, what is this
I don't
about?
want to step outside. If you got something to say, you can say it now.
What is this about?
All right, so I just need to have her step out.
For what though?
For so I already explained.
So you're not telling me for what? You told me something that I don't really understand. Like you
Alright,
said
so
all those fancy
for some of the
words.
paperwork that we have to do, he doesn't have all the information.
Man,
And he'd like her to
hey,
step
listen,
out here and
I
just
don't
talk
mean
to
no
us real quick.
disrespect to anybody, but just cut the bullshit. Tell me what this is really about, bro.
Just tell her to come to the door so we can talk
I'm
to
not
her real quick.
For what?
Just
She's
come
right
here so we can talk to you real
No,
quick.
she's not stepping outside, man.
Come here and talk to us real quick.
I'm right here.
For
come
what?
here.
It's cold. I'm not coming outside.
Man.
It's cold.
Okay, well I'm not coming in to talk, so just come here real quick.
For what?
So we can get this information and be out the way.
What information? You can
Dude,
get the information.
you need to
No.
just go and mind your own.
No.
Yes.
No, this is my girlfriend.
Okay, well your girlfriend needs to come out here and talk to us like adults.
You can no.
I'm
Let's
right here.
talk to her for what? Are y'all about to arrest her?
Just come out here and talk to us.
I'm right here. I don't want to come outside.
You kind of have to.
She kind of has to. For what? Is she
Yes.
under arrest?
You need to come out here and
Is
talk
she
to me.
under arrest?
I'm not
What
talking to you.
Is she under arrest?
You need to
What
come out here
information
and
do
talk
y'all
to
I'm
me.
not trying to be an ass. Is she under arrest?
All right, so let's just break this down for a second. Okay, so they were at the house earlier for domestic disturbance. Nobody got arrested, probably because both of them were the aggressors. Happens a lot. However, Nick, the new guy, didn't run everything he should have ran and realized that she had a warrant, so they came back to arrest her. Now, he's asking, are you arresting her? Those are the questions to ask, right? If the cops come to your door and they want to talk to you, ask if they have a warrant. If they don't, shut the door. You don't have to stand and converse there. These cops probably should just be open and say, hey, look, you got a warrant for your arrest. Let's get this taken care of. We'll get you booked in. He can come bail you out. That would have been the easiest thing, right? But, this is going to turn into a whole thing. So yeah, always ask the cops if they're at your door, do you have a warrant? And then decide then if you want to talk to them. My advice, get a lawyer.
You have to answer my question.
I don't have to talk
Yes,
to
you do. Yes,
No,
you
I
do.
don't.
You're coming up to my door, dude. You're too off.
Tia,
I don't know you
come
guys.
out here and talk to me.
No.
I
No.
don't want to come outside.
You have to come
No,
outside.
bruh. No.
You have to
bruh.
come outside.
For what? Is she under arrest?
Okay, Tia, come here. Excuse me. Tia,
Bruh, stop. Don't try to
Tia.
grab her. Don't grab her.
get back.
Stop.
Get back.
Stop.
Tia, you're under arrest. You
are
have a
under
warrant. Now
arrest.
come here.
For what?
Come
What
here.
is she under arrest for?
Come here.
Hey, hold on.
Wait.
Tia, listen.
We'll explain it, right?
No, explain. Babe, y'all didn't.
All right,
Babe, just babe, stay calm. Babe,
Come here.
babe,
Come
babe,
here.
hold
I
it.
don't even got my shoes
Babe,
on.
bruh, she don't even got shoes on.
We'll get her some. We'll get
Bruh,
her some. Look.
let her get shoes,
All right,
bruh.
we'll let her get shoes. I'll get her shoes.
Bruh, let her get shoes. What is she under arrest for?
All right, listen to me. She had a warrant in Kettering.
Babe, make it easy. Babe,
You don't want to get involved.
babe, I'm trying to help her.
All right.
Let me help her.
Cooperate. Come on.
No, stop. You cooperate with me.
Tia.
Please, stop. Let
Tia,
go.
stop.
Please, let go.
Stop. I really don't want to do
Let
that.
me
We
get
have with her.
We won't.
Stop. Let
You
go.
stop.
Babe,
You
have to
make
stop
it
resisting.
easy,
Stop.
babe.
You have to stop resisting.
Go. Hey.
Hey, stop.
Listen. Listen.
Take me to the mental hospital because you're a man.
Stop.
Babe,
We
I don't even want to get my
Stop.
shoes. Stop. I
Babe.
can't me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Take it easy. Take
I
it
want to
easy,
get
bro.
my feelings. I am a woman.
Stop punching balls, bro.
Wait, shut up.
need
Everybody
to listen.
shut the fuck up.
Stop resisting,
I'm
or I'm
not
going to charge you
resisting.
as resisting
I'm
arrest.
getting my fucking
Take it
shoes and
easy.
shit because I don't want to be
Put your
out
hands
there.
behind your back.
He's getting it. He's getting your shoes.
Put your hands behind your back.
Go get her shoes.
No,
Butchery.
Look, we're on camera, all right? We're just doing our job.
just
Stop.
Stop. You're
Cuff her.
squeezing my fucking wrist too tight, man.
Because you are resisting arrest.
I am not
And you
resisting.
continue to pull
I
away
tried
from
to
me.
pull away because you're hurting my fucking
right, come on.
wrist. I want to talk to your
Wait,
supervisor.
no, bro. Let me put her shoes on, bro.
Stop. You can set the shoes down.
Damn.
You got flip-flops because I'm not tying laces.
Complete assholes. You know, I want your badge number. I want your name.
284, Officer Usher.
No.
Get back, or you're going to get charged with obstruction.
I'm trying to
Go
put
inside.
her shoes on. Let me put
Go.
her shoes on.
No, we're not doing that right now.
Damn.
Come on.
Wait.
Let me put her shoes on, bro. Have some civility.
All right. You're this close from going in handcuffs as well.
Take me. If she gonna take me, nigga, take me. Fuck.
You
I thought.
need to get back.
I'm coming up at somebody's
This is how
house,
you did
just
my dad,
snatching
too.
people out the fucking house and shit, bro. I need names and badge numbers.
You'll get it. Get back.
No,
And I need to speak with your supervisor.
All right, we'll have him
walking
come and
with
talk
y'all,
to you.
bruh. I can walk to
Get
the car with
back
y'all.
to
I
the
can walk
house.
to the car with y'all, bro. I'm not obstructing
All
shit.
You're getting charged with obstruction now.
How? How?
Just go back.
Making sure y'all don't fucking hurt me.
You got anything on you going to stick, stab, or poke any of us?
No.
All right, I'm sure more is to come, but let's think about this, from his perspective, and I'm going to think about it from his defense attorney's perspective, right? They come to his house, all right? They don't make any arrests. They leave. They come back. They start lying. They say, oh, we just need more information for the report. They know why they're there. They're there to serve an arrest warrant. What they should have done, in my opinion, which would have helped de-escalate the situation, was to say, like I said earlier, hey, look, we overlooked it earlier. You have a warrant for your arrest. We don't have any discretion. We have to serve it. This is where the warrant's out of. This is what it's for. We're going to give you all the information. Sir, you can follow us to the station. We'll book her in. You can get her out. All good, right? Instead, they're being cryptic. They are not being very forthcoming. And then they, push him out of the way to arrest her. And they haven't said really what they're arresting her for. You have a warrant. Is it for a new charge? Is it for an old charge? Is it, what is it for? And so, he was trying to help. You could hear him saying, babe, make it easier, stop, doing what you're doing, just listen to them. But he's also upset, right? I mean, someone comes to your house and snatches up your significant other and they don't tell you why. It's a little bit concerning. Also, it's, December. She doesn't have any shoes on. And so he's trying to put shoes on her. And then they threaten to charge him with obstructing. And then also he's walking next to them. It's ostensibly a public driveway or a private driveway, right? As long as he's not keeping them from doing their jobs, the shoe thing, there's an argument, but it's a stupid argument. There's really no obstruction, right? Now, unless he does something more, there's 9 minutes left in this, so he's probably going to do something more. At this point, it's not great, and they probably could have got him for, some sort of disorderly conduct for yelling and stuff like that. But, give the guy a break. He's, there's a lot going on here.
This makes no sense. You guys, chill out.
Now, since you didn't listen, I am going to charge you with obstruction
I
since
was
you wanted
just
to
trying to
resist
figure out what the fuck was going on. I wasn't trying to resist.
my efforts.
Hand out your pocket now!
Turn around!
You don't gotta
Turn around!
You don't gotta point a gun at me, bro.
Well, you're not going to come out here being all disorderly. Well, we're expecting an arrest.
Bro, he came into our house like that. We didn't know what the fuck was going on, bro.
We're about to find out.
Sit over here.
Oh, bro. Pointing a gun at me, you a pussy ass. You know that, right? You a pussy ass.
All right. As I was just saying before that, these are all blind reactions for me. Dude, he's not even on his driveway. He's in his yard, okay? And he's talking. What justice has he obstructed? And what is the reason why that officer felt that he had to pull his gun and draw down on this individual who's just standing there? Obviously, he doesn't have anything on him. He's not wearing a shirt and he's wearing them skinny jeans. You can see right through him. I don't get this. I think this is a bad decision by the Dayton police. And I hope that, he has the foresight enough to kind of calm the situation down and just let them book him so that he's not looking at any more charges, because I think that these would probably be something that the district attorney would consider dismissing because of the conduct of the officers.
Man, you like touching dicks for a living? You like touching dicks for a living, don't you? That's what you get paid to do, huh? You like it, don't you? You fucking like it.
Yeah, I'm not this
Fucking nasty ass nigga.
That's not.
Fuck, gonna come up to our door. Y'all lied. First off, y'all lied. Y'all lied.
All right, listen. This could have gone two ways, right?
I mean, but y'all didn't have to lie. Y'all didn't have to lie, bro.
Sit aside.
You didn't have to lie.
Sit down. All right. Okay.
No, so this is what happened. So we were out here earlier. I went to do Dom discreet on her. Come back, has a warrant out of Kettering. Misdemeanor warrant. So we come back out here, see she'll come out and talk to us, and then book her on a warrant. She comes to the door. She's not.
Real quick, all that for a misdemeanor? Come on, cops. Don't you guys have real people to arrest? Real criminals?
Stepping outside. And at this point, I see her. I know it's her, so she's under arrest for the warrant. So I just reached in and grabbed her, and she tried to pull me inside with her to get away. And then he keeps intervening.
Yep.
Butchery had to keep him back. She wouldn't listen. She wouldn't put her hands behind her back. She kept trying to pull away from me. So that's why we're all here now.
What a terrible set of circumstances.
Yeah. So. But now she's going to get new charges for resisting.
What are we doing with him?
Yeah. Oh, he's probably going to get charged for obstruction.
Obstruction.
Tia.
What?
The reason why you're being arrested is you have a warrant out of Kettering for failure to appear.
What? That's fucking bullshit, because I keep calling and they don't call back or answer.
Listen.
Imagine if he just would have said that in the beginning, right? How many taxpayer dollars would have been saved by them not having to dispatch additional units over there? They could have been doing something else. Imagine the taxpayer dollars that could have been saved by not having to house him in the county jail. Imagine the taxpayer dollars saved if they just wouldn't have made the arrest on him, if they would have been forthcoming and they wouldn't have had to arrest him, and he wouldn't have to potentially have a public defender or some sort of other assistance, or the judges wouldn't have to deal with it, the prosecutors, the court staff, all of that. I'm saying that because officers have discretion, right? Now, the Supreme Court has stated that officers can lie, okay? Obviously, they were lying. They didn't need more information for the report. They were effectuating a misdemeanor warrant, which, again, a lot of jurisdictions, if they're outside the county and it's a misdemeanor warrant, especially like failure to appear, we don't know what the underlying charge is, but, typically there's not even like a transport warrant, depending on your jurisdiction. But if they just would have been honest, so much money could have been saved, right? And officers have discretion. I wish that there was more education as to the what the ripple effects of just making a stupid arrest or trying to be coy about stuff, right? I mean, they just must not have a lot going on. Obviously, yeah, she can get charged with resisting. She was kind of resisting arrest, but he could have avoided jail completely if it were not but for the conduct of the officers. That would be my argument, and that's the way I see it.
If you would have just listened, you would have
I was trying to, but all the fucking screaming and he kept escalating. I told y'all to calm down. Like, I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Yes.
If you would have stepped outside, this would have been just a misdemeanor and they would have probably given you a bond. Now you're going to get 2 more charges for resisting arrest.
I wasn't trying to resist.
Well, you wouldn't listen to me.
Well, then take me to the mental hospital.
Well, you're going to go to jail. Okay?
Well, I'll put myself in jail then.
Well,
have fun, and it'll be all your fault.
They have ways
They hurt. It hurts, fuck.
Well, my sergeant's coming to talk to you, okay, since you requested a supervisor.
Yeah, because you used unnecessary force.
Okay.
I wasn't even fighting.
Sergeant Bean. Yes, speak with me.
Yes, they kept bullying me. Everybody was yelling, and they were arguing with my boyfriend. I didn't have time to process what was going on, and he kept pulling me. He wouldn't even let me put my shoes on. Kept saying, you need to come outside. Well, I wasn't dressed for outside. Like, I have a problem with this. I am a fucking person. I've been abused by men before. I don't want to deal with it from cops.
Alright, well, they were trying to serve a warrant on you.
Like, they were all yelling and screaming and everything was going on. Like, he wouldn't even let me put my shoes on. They were all yelling and shit. Fucking dragging me and shit. It's not like I wasn't cooperating. I was cooperating. I just didn't understand what the fuck was going on. And he was treating me like I was a piece of garbage.
And he just pulled you by your arms?
Yes, he fucking dragged me and slapped the fucking handcuffs on me. It hurt.
Were you pulling away from him?
I wasn't trying to. It fucking hurt, man.
But you were pulling away from him?
I wasn't trying to. He kept squeezing tighter, man. All I was trying to do was try to get my shoes and my jacket because I'm cold.
Well, you have to listen to them first, and then they'll get you your shoes.
Well, everybody was yelling and shit. Like, there was no time for anything. He kept saying he couldn't talk to me unless I was outside. I wasn't even dressed to be outside. Just take me to jail, man, or the mental hospital, or somewhere away from these people, man.
Call 330-284. Call 330-284.
It's not like anybody really cares about you in the real world if they just drag you around like you're a fucking dog. Man, I would have stepped outside if you would have let me grab my jacket and shoes, because it's fucking cold outside. He even threatened to arrest my boyfriend for helping me because my boyfriend was in the way. But I get that. Like, I was trying to calm him down.
Sounds like your boyfriend escalated the whole situation.
He did. I was trying to calm myself
that
down.
That probably caused them to try to get control because they weren't there for your boyfriend. They needed to serve the warrant on you.
Me and my boyfriend's been fighting a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on before anybody else flipped out because...
all they did is pull your arms because you're...
They kept pulling my... Yeah, like, it hurt. It hurt really bad.
146110B.
I was trying to figure out what was going on, and they just kept, like, treating me like I already knew what was going on.
Give me a couple notes.
I ain't no violent criminal. I wasn't trying to resist. I was trying to process everything because everybody was saying shit.
Alright.
It's not like anybody cares about you in the real world. Just take me to jail, man. I'm done with dating. I'm moving out as soon as I get out. I'm tired of this shit. I came here for help, and ever since I came here for help, it's been nothing but problems with my family and everybody else. I'm tired of this shit, man.
Alright.
My mom. Can a female drive? I'm tired of being around all male figures all fucking day, man. Or at least a female be in the car. Can there please be a female in this car? Man, I can't stand male presence right now.
Unfortunately, this is my vehicle, and I have to transport you down to the jail, so...
Well, can we just hurry up and get there, please?
Well, I have to do my paperwork before I can take you, okay? Alright, Gia, I'm gonna be fair, and I'm gonna tell you what you're being charged with, okay?
Okay.
So, your warrant out of Kettering, it does have a bond on it. It's gonna be $2,000, cash, surety, or 10%. And then you're getting charged with M2 obstruction and M2 resisting arrest.
I wasn't even trying to resist arrest.
Well,
I was trying to figure out what was going
we're
on.
not
It's
gonna
not like
debate
y'all
that here
care
outside the road.
anyways.
We'll have to debate that in court, okay?
Just
That's
hurry
what
up
you
and
did.
get me to jail. I don't want to talk.
Okay, that's fine.
All you people do is hurt me. That's all men do. We could have just had a civil conversation out my door if somebody wasn't trying to interfere and shit.
What's
So I
that?
could get my shoes and my jacket.
Well, we tried to, but you didn't want to listen.
I was trying to, but somebody else kept fucking interfering and making me mad. I couldn't even answer my own door.
Well, dude, we're all adults. We can make our own decisions without letting other people interfere with it.
Yeah, call it what you want. Nobody really cares.
This video is very sad. It's very sad to me. It's very likely that she was the victim of domestic violence that day, right? The cops came to the house and they left without making an arrest. Now, look, I get it. You can't make an arrest every time, especially if you can't determine who the aggressor is, but you can recommend that they, hey, go stay somewhere else tonight. You guys, cool down. It's likely a lot of victims go through this where whenever they do call and ask for help, they get pressured into recanting, right? This is very sad because she has stated multiple times, not only suicidal ideations, but also that she wanted to be around a female, that all she has done is been around men, someone's been interfering. Now listen, I understand it's 2023 and there's probably some callousness to, you know, something like sensitivity training, but police officers, it is their duty to not only encounter the public as they are, but it's their duty to encounter the public in their most dire straits a lot of times, or most vulnerable straits. She has said to no less than 3 cops that she wants to go to a mental facility, that she has talked about at least some sort of act of suicide, and that someone was interfering and wasn't allowing her to get out of that. These are all cries for help, right? This is sad to me because I'm afraid that, you know, this kind of thing happens too often where voices go unheard, right? Now, yeah, does she have a criminal case? Sure, okay, a lot of people do, but they could have read the situation, right? You were just there for domestic disturbance. Be forthcoming, get the guy out of the way, get her out, and maybe when she starts making some threats, even if they're tacit threats, you know, to end her own life, maybe take her to the hospital instead of just booking her at the jail. If she says, look, I've been around men, I don't want to be around men, I don't feel safe, you were, you know, doing this and that to me, and she was just, again, involved in a domestic disturbance, at least 2 females that we saw, right? You know, so it's disappointing. Is anything that the police did illegal? No, but the police have a lot of deference in our country. They're allowed to, you know, make certain calls on the street. It's sad to me that there was like 6 or 7 cops there, including a supervisor. Nobody recognized that there was an issue with this young woman's mental health. And so again, you know, there's most likely no violation of her civil rights or even the guys, but I just think that officers need to take into account the perspective of someone that they're dealing with. I know a lot of officers do. I know that there's, for every one bad officer, there's probably 10 to 20 good ones, right? Just like any other job. But if you're a police officer or you have someone in law enforcement and you're watching this video, this isn't really necessarily a legal take, it's a human take, right? There was obvious signs there. And I don't know what happened to this girl or what's going to happen to her, but we can all do better, right? No one knows what someone's going through. So what do y'all think? Do you think that the gentleman should have been charged with obstruction? Do you think that the police could have handled it better by being more open and honest? Or do you think, hey, look, she had a charge, you had a warrant, it is what it is? Let me know what you think in the comments. See you next time.
Big verdict.